Make it bang.
It's alive.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got a question for you guys. Okay. One of my, everybody knows if you watch the channel. First, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. Comment, like, subscribe, share, all of that good stuff, man. I promise you, I can't do this without you guys. But I have a legitimate question today, okay? The question is, do you like riding with the passenger? Really depends on the mood that I'm in, right? Sometimes I like my lady to come with me. Sometimes I like, to ride on the back of the bike. It's a bonding experience. But you have to know what you're doing with the passenger on the back, okay? Because generally, a female's weight is anywhere between 110 and 180, 190. Generally speaking, that's the average female size that's going to be on the back of a motorcycle. And when you have that weight differential on these bikes, man, sometimes it can get a little doozy, right? Plus, when you ride, you don't want the responsibility of having somebody else on the back of the bike, okay? You don't want to have the responsibility. Sometimes that responsibility can be too much. It really depends on the passenger too. Sometimes I have, with my lady, she's a ride or die. So if we get caught in the rain, she gonna just thug it out with me. But sometimes you have those ladies that, man, they get caught in the rain, they want you to pull over under the bridge, and they want to stop off on the exit, and they want to dry their shoes and fix their hair, and that's all fine and good. You understand your lady the best. But the question is, do you like riding with a passenger? And once again, I can't really answer that. Sometimes, like I said, it just depends on the mood that I'm in. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it just depends on the mood that I'm in. If the mood is right, then I'm all good. If the mood is not right, then I'm not riding the passenger on the back of my bike. Now, when did I start riding passengers? The good part is that I had to be extremely comfortable in my skill set to start riding passengers on the back of my bike, right? Once again, I didn't want the responsibility. If something were to happen, knock on wood, I didn't want the responsibility of somebody getting hurt because of something that I did, right? So when I first started riding motorcycles, I don't think I rode a passenger for the first 3-4 years on my bike. I don't even think that happened for that time period. I wouldn't allow them to get on because I wasn't secure in my riding. And I'm talking about being able to aggressive stop, slow maneuvering, handling additional weight. You don't feel the weight while you're riding. You feel the weight when you're at the stoplight, when you're making slow maneuver turns, when you're making a U-turn, when you're making a hard left or a hard right. That's kind of when you feel the passenger. But, as far as a passenger goes, like I said, man, I didn't start riding a passenger until like 3-4 years in. And when I say that, I was riding my motorcycle at least, I'll probably say at least 10 to 15 times a month, right? I was on it pretty frequently when I first got my motorcycle. I'm probably on it more now. But at that time, I was on it 10 to 15 times a month. So at least every day or every other day, maybe every 2-3 days, I was riding that motorcycle. So as far as the passenger is concerned, guys, when you start riding with the passenger, please be careful. Please understand how the shocks are adjusted on the bike. Look at your manual and adjust the shocks on your bike to be able to have 2-up riders. It affects your tires on your bike to add weight onto it like that, to make sure that the tires are not wearing down as much or as fast as possible. Make sure that you have the proper shock adjustment on your bike so that your travel could be correct, right? Like, make sure that all of these things are in the sake of your mind. And please, for the life of me, have your passenger have a helmet on, okay? Now, Florida, we are fortunate to be a no helmet state, but once again, you need to have a helmet on your passenger. You are holding somebody else's life in your responsibility when you ride with the passenger. So make sure that you have your passenger with the helmet on and in the proper riding gear, right? Don't let them get on your bike with heels on, right? Don't let them get on your bike with shorts on and short sleeve shirts and nothing protecting their arms and no gloves. It's not pretty. You're gonna feel, for the people who have been in accidents with someone on the back, I promise you, you wish you were by yourself, right? You're more concerned with them than you are with your own self, right? So be careful with those passengers, man. So make sure that if you're riding a passenger, make sure that you have them with the proper riding gear on and up to par, okay? So thank you guys for watching this segment. What do you like riding with the passenger? I really appreciate it so much. Man, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Welcome to the Stoga side. Have a happy Harley day. Appreciate y'all. Let's go.